the starting group for the visitors. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the 3. And for San Francisco, we've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Iverson. Johnson is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Abdul Rahim in the power forward. And San Francisco starts out with the ball. Wembanyama passes to Iverson. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And so it's San Francisco with it after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Johnson against Butler. Johnson's shot is off. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Now Doncic from outside the arc. And Curry pulls it down. Here's Podziemski. Iverson covering. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Doncic kicks to Iverson. Connects from three-point range. Iverson's got 5 now.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Podziemski with it. Guarded by Doncic. Safety move. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Here's Iverson. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Outside Butler, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Butler. Here's Moody. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Beyond the notion 3 is better than 2, hitting trades can stretch out a defense, makes things easier inside.
Iverson with the ball. Butler covering. Iverson, no luck. And here are the Warriors now. 4-point game. Pass to Podziemski. Lets it go with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Iverson driving the lane. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
Pass to Moody. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. San Francisco leading by 3. Iverson. Johnson for 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Seems like somebody's got eyes in the back of their head. Great vision there on that one.
Curry finds Green. Now Podziemski. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Podziemski's got 6 points. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Changes here for San Francisco. Davis is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Stackhouse comes in for Johnson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Allen Iverson. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Moses Moody. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 3. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time. And San Francisco with possession. In the pass to Doncic. Off target from outside. Pass to Hield. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. And slam dunk by Butler.
That was all heart there from Butler. Jimmy has never been one to give up on a play.
Launches it. Stackhouse, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brunson against Curry. Green dishes to Curry. Butler with the ball, and it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, and Butler leaving no doubt on that drive to the hole. What a play.
And Stackhouse throws it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-handed. Hield can't hit. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. 2 on the clock, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. San Francisco shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for San Francisco, Shareef Abdur-Rahim.
And he makes the first shot. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's San Francisco with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Francisco.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And I like the fact also that they are the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Plum and a missed layup. Stackhouse with the steal. Over to the left wing. Here's Del Negro. And again, it's San Francisco with the 3.
And Del Negro, a floor spacer. He's out there to stroke it from deep. And boy, he does it well.
Here's Paul. And it's a great finish.
Oh, my.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Del Negro. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. Here's Podziemski. Right side Curry. Now Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 5. Now Podziemski. That 3 off the mark. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Del Negro. Podziemski grabs the board. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Curry looking around. Pass to Moody. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
He may have had too much time to think about.
Outside Green. Here's Jackson Davis. Now, here's Moody. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
3-pointer. Abdul-Rahim's shot is good. Abdul-Rahim's got 6 here in this quarter.
You don't see the three from Abdul Rahim very often, but this time he's able to knock it down.
Vinny Delmecq.
Jimmy Butler, who's checked in for the Warriors.
Foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Jimmy Butler.
Good on the triple.
3 points.
Yeah, Butler with the quick trigger there off the catch. Nicely done.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. And here are the Warriors now. San Francisco making their last shot. To the middle, here's Podziemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Moody. The 3 trains it from beyond the arc. Podziemski's got 11 points.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Johnson for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Curry. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. Here's Green. Butler passes to Green. Here's Podziemski. Out of hand on it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. .56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 7-point differential. Stackhouse with the steal. And now in transition is Stackhouse. Here we go. Here's Abdul Rahim. Doncic looking it over. Here's Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. On its way from Curry for 2, and Abdul Rahim pulls it down. Abdul Rahim's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his hops.
On its way from Curry for 2, and it's San Francisco holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Iverson is out there with Doncic. Then it's Johnson, and it's Abdul Rahim in at the 4. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Here's Iverson. There's Iverson through the contact.
Refusing to back down. They put the contact on him, and he just ignored it.
And a deep three from Curry. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And yes, it's good.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Abdul Rahim. The 3 from Iverson. No good. Shot missing. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in.
Now, here's Doncic. He's defended by Podziemski. Pass to Abdul Rahim. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Abdul Rahim's got 11 points.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Iverson. Now Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Moses Moody.
And what's so challenging in defending Johnson, his range is limitless. He can score from anywhere on the floor.
And Johnson drops them both. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Butler from outside. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Abdul Rahim's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Doncic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Doncic has got his second bucket.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for San Francisco. Davis is checked in for Wembanyama. Stackhouse comes in for Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Allen Iverson.
Jalen Brunson.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Good work there as it goes.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by San Francisco.
Here's Brunson. And Moody pulls it down. Outside Butler. Back to Moody.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Jerry Stackhouse picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On the high post, that one drops for him. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
On deep, Brunson nailed from three-point land. And San Francisco leads by 19. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. The Warriors making a switch here. Post is checked in. For San Francisco, they've looked good at the line, and they're perfect in 4 attempts. And the slam by Moody.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson Davis comes in for Moody. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 18. Inside. Here's Jackson Davis.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
Brunson against Curry. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group here. Knocked loose. Here's Del Negro. Devont sets a screen. Here's Plum. Up again. Second chance shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great positioning helps him control the offensive glass, and then he quickly finds his own look.
And the Warriors making a change here. For San Francisco, they've been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 19-point game. Post finds Curry. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get it back. Devont banked in off the glass. Devont has got 5 points so far.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
No good on the shot. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's San Francisco opening up a huge gap. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Davis. No good. And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Curry. Latrey. No good that time.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Devont. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Devont has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for San Francisco. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry on the wing. Healed outside. And it's blocked by Devont.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponents.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams changing it up here. .60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Shot clock at 3. Post. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it'll be Green and Post. A pair of shooters at the guard, Curry and Hield. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. Johnson kicks to Davis. From downtown, Warriors with the rebound. On the wing, Green. Off target with his 3. San Francisco leading by 23. Here's Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Doncic, so crafty as a player, remarkable at finding different ways to get these calls.
That free throw good from Doncic. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Moses Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Curry with a wide-open look. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And here's Doncic from the arc. San Francisco again missing. Doncic has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Curry's shot is good.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And San Francisco with possession. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Hands it from downtown.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Butler. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Doncic with it. Now Green defending. Davis, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Davis. Brunson kicks to Doncic. And here's Davis for 3. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Curry. Sinks the triple.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Here's Podziemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Warriors with the rebound. Three-pointer, Butler. Here's Green. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Doncic missing. Butler with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Podziemski. Wembanyama with the rebound. The half-court bomb falls off target. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Butler, and he banks the layup in. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Bangs home the trifecta. And San Francisco leads by 21. Outside Curry. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports.